Ass, or fuck me. Today's words are hard. And if you're new, oh my gosh. Around, so at the link, this way at the, fuck. What's going on YouTube? I hope you are well. Thank you so much for making it back to my channel. I really appreciate it. And before we get started in today's video, be sure and hit the subscribe button. That way you know every single time a new video is released, because I'm actually on a pretty good streak lately and putting out content to you guys every single week. And then if you haven't already, be sure and follow me like everywhere else, like on Instagram or TikTok and the other places I post content. And if you're new around here, my name is Jared Hamilton, and I'm really glad you made it to my corner of the internet. Now, before we get into all of the cool stuff with today's piece of content, I do want to let you know, and I'll put the link down in the description, that I just started a free Facebook group for anyone to join. I've been getting a lot of people lately telling me that they just haven't been seeing my content organically on like Instagram and TikTok, and I'm not quite sure why. But this way we can stay connected no matter what, so I'm gonna put the link in the description of my free Facebook group called Fat Loss Simplified. In today's video, I wanna show you why you can't just speed up the weight loss process. Because here's the reality, most people who make really bad decisions in the wonderful world of weight loss, it's because they're trying to speed things up. And you cannot speed up what is meant to be slow. I actually did an older post on this, I'll put it right here. And it's another triggering one. Like a lot of people, every time I make this post, people get either super pissed and they totally disagree with it, or they're like, oh my gosh, that makes so much sense. But I want to make a video on it and talk about it. The truth is, if you, and do not do this, like don't do what I'm about to say, if you were to starve yourself for the next 7 days, you would look the exact same as you do right now. That's the blatant truth. Yeah, you might be a little less bloated or dehydrated, but otherwise, like if you took a picture right now, starved yourself for the next 7 days, and took a picture then, you would look damn near the exact same. But also, if you were to eat like a complete fucking asshole, like on vacation or something, and then come back a week later, you would look the exact same. We all have done that one, right? We all have like gone on vacation, ate like an asshole, drank like a fish, and came back feeling bloated, feeling bigger, but like if you compared two pictures side by side, you look pretty well damn near the exact same. That's the whole point of this. Whether you're gaining weight or losing weight, it takes time. You cannot eliminate time from the equation. Like I said a minute ago, when most people make bad decisions, it's because they're trying to mitigate time. Cut calories crazy low because they're trying to leave for vacation in 2 weeks. Only losing a pound a week, so they want to bump that up to 2 pounds a week, so now they do cardio every day. They're not losing weight fast enough, so they want to do some crazy detox and shit their brains out to lose some scale weight. Or maybe even combine everything together. Do cardio while strength training and keto, while carb cycling, while going to your evening Zumba classes and taking AM CrossFit classes, while eating a paleo diet in a fasting window. Come on. All because it's taking too long. But that's the issue. We can't mitigate time. What would you do? This is my favorite example. What would you do if you were trying to have a baby and you and your partner just conceived last night, and you go to the doctor and go, hey doc, we got some shit coming up, so we need to have this baby in like 3 months. And the doc's like, no, there's no way to get around that. But you're like, no, you don't understand. We're leaving for this big vacation and we want to have this baby out of the way, so we really need to have it in like 3 months. The doctor would look at you like you're crazy, because we all know we can't bypass that. But when it comes to fat loss, everyone's like, take my money now. One of my other favorite examples is a simple birthday cake. Let's say I went to like Martha Stewart and I got the best birthday cake recipe there is. So I put everything in the bowl. I have the best ingredients. I got the best bowl. I got the best oven. I got the best everything. Well, but Martha's cake recipe says bake for 400 degrees at 40 minutes. I'm like, okay, well, I don't want to wait that long. I do not want to wait 40 minutes to eat this cake. I want the cake like now. So why don't I just ramp the heat up to 800 degrees, double it, and drop the time in half? Because math, it seems to make sense, right? Bake at 400 degrees for 40 minutes, so theoretically I could go bake at 800 degrees for 20 minutes, and it should work. But you and I both know that's gonna be a disgusting cake, because we can't mitigate stuff like that, right? That's the biggest thing. You cannot take time out of the equation. You can't bend it, twist it, and biohack it. Think about it, if it won't work for a damn cake. Baking is very much a science, right? I was watching MasterChef just the other night, and Joe Bastianich was talking about this to one of the contestants. He's like, you can't just wing baking. Baking is a science, it's chemistry. You cannot just wing it. So think about it, if you can't do that with birthday cake, why do you think you can do it with your physiology? We're a lot more complex than birthday cake. You can't just biohack and try to like cheat code this thing, which is why every spectrum is valid, right? If you ate like an asshole for the next 7 days on vacation, you will come back and look the exact same. Or on the other polarity, if you starve yourself for the next 7 days, do not fucking do that. But if you were to starve yourself for the next 7 days, you would come back and look the exact same. If you have a giant beer belly and that you starve yourself for 7 days, you will come back and have the same beer belly. If you have a giant beer belly and you go on vacation and just go ape shit, you're gonna come back and the beer belly is gonna be about the same size, because we cannot mitigate time. Progress or regress always takes time. We can't mitigate that. So stop trying to speed it up. Every bad decision most people make is in the pursuit of trying to eliminate time from the equation. But then I would ask you this though. Let's say you're sitting there like tooting the struggle bus horn, right? You've been struggling for years or even decades. I would ask you this. How many years have you been trying to lose weight as fast as possible? That is the one commonality for most people. They've been trying to lose weight as fast as humanly possible. Then they wonder why this takes years. But imagine if years ago, you didn't care how fast you lost it. You just cared that you lose it for good. You just cared you did this in the right way. So who cares about how long it takes? That's the way you need to approach this as well. Think about it like pregnancy. Like a girl might not even be showing 3 months in, but that doesn't change the fact that 9 months later, that baby's coming out. But imagine if like 1, 2, 3 months into pregnancy, the mom says, oh my gosh, this isn't working. I'm not seeing my baby bump fast enough. The doctor would go, it's in there. Just give it 9 months, it's fine. Fat loss is like pregnancy. Nothing magical happens till about 9 months and you cannot speed it up. And if you do try to speed it up, bad shit happens. If you were pregnant or your partner was pregnant and the doctor said, hey, I can give it this shot into the stomach and it will make the pregnancy happen in 3 months, I guarantee you would say no. Because you know you can't mess with that. You know if you were able to make a 9-month pregnancy happen in 3 months, it would fuck up the baby. But when it comes to your weight loss and transformation goals, it's literally like, take my money now. So stop. That's keeping you trapped. That's keeping you held down. We cannot eliminate time from the equation. So treat this like anything else that takes a long time. Think about all the stuff you're willing to let it take the process to take a long time. Having a baby, building a house, graduating high school, graduating college, climbing the corporate ladder at work, baking a damn cake, raising your kids. What else? Like there's so many things that we are totally okay with taking time. If you went and bought a Rolls Royce and they said, hey, it's gonna take 14 months for us to make this and actually get it to you, you would be like, take your time. Anything worthwhile takes a lot of time and we cannot speed it up, and when we try to, that's when bad shit happens. And if you've been struggling for a long time, I would tell you with 100% confidence, that's because you've been trying to speed things up. So slow the fuck down. When people tell me, Jared, this is taking so long, Jared, I've only lost this much weight, my response every time is good. You shouldn't have lost that much weight by now. Good, it's supposed to be slow. Good, you should not have had a crazy transformation by now. But I feel like I should be further ahead. When you play the I should game, you are pain shopping. When you go, I should be here, I should be there, I should be further ahead by now, I should have lost more weight by now, you are literally pain shopping. So stop. I hope this was helpful. Be sure, like I said, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Be sure to check out the stuff I have for you in the description below. Be sure and join my totally free Facebook group. That way we can stay connected, because Instagram and TikTok's doing some weird shit right now. And otherwise, I will talk to you next time.